All right, so we are Group 3. We're the Animech team, the turtle tank. I'm Matt. This is Vince, Pat, and Otto. Um, so the story. Okay, here's the premise. Earth is being attacked by some sort of evil forces, whatever, aliens or Nazis come back or something. I don't know, but it's evil and it's terrible, and we need some sort of new technology to combat these forces.
So we have these new technologies which are robotics, and we can morph these with animals through fusion or something in the future. And what we eventually get are mechanized animals.
So the Animechs, they are a hybrid. There's some sort of fusion of physiology and technology that allows us to go undercover in different areas of the enemy's, territory or whatever, and attack them from they don't know where. So the actual turtle, we wanted to create a turtle that would have some really menacing features and also the weaponized technology that would allow it to actually take out the bad guys. So this was our most menacing turtle that we could find, and it's the alligator turtle.
Yeah, so here is our completed model of the turtle tank. The idea is supposed to be that he's kind of like the leader of all the Animechs. He's got a gun in his mouth. You push down on him, and it's supposed to extend the gun and shoot. He's got camo legs to help him blend in. And his head, you can see he's got like scales on it and kind of looks like he's got wisdom. He's been through a lot. He's got a couple scars, and so yeah.
For the actual modeling, it was a little bit difficult to do the top of the shell because we had to get these ridges, the spikes in the shell. So what we ended up doing was going through and creating a boundary blend using multiple sketches and multiple contours, so that we ended up getting this really cool design on the top of the surface there. And then we also added an extrude so we can get additional volume within the turtle for the space for the mechanisms. The insides, you can see there's a lot of componentry in there. We have a clipping system to clip the top shell to the bottom shell without the need for any glue. And we also have a gear, a cylindrical constraint for the gear, so that we can push down on the turtle that will translate the motion from vertical to horizontal and push the gun out when we push the top down.
So like Vince was saying, the top shell goes directly to the bottom shell via clips, as you can see in that picture. And then also there's holes for the legs to move up and down through the turtle shell.
The head we created using a blend. It had 4 sections. The first one was kind of like a triangular region, and that went to a semicircular region. And then that we created those flanges or the flares for the eyes using like a function type thing that caused it to swell out, and then one really small one that caused everything to converge at the end.
So then here's the bottom chassis, which is where the legs attach to, so that when you push them up, it goes through the top chassis through those 4 extrudes that are coming up. This guides the path along with being spring loaded, so that all you have to do is push down and then it pushes itself back up.
Then the last major component was the legs. It was actually made in 2 halves, mostly so that you could epoxy them together with the wheel in place, and the wheel would sort of be stuck in there. That was I guess the easiest way that we could figure out how to get the wheel in there and rolling well. The wheel well, I guess, was also designed well enough that you can't really even tell that there's wheels on the bottom of the turtle, but it does roll enough.
Okay, so then we put it all together, added a mechanism for the entire turtle. We can show the video. Hopefully. It's trying to show the video. So what happens is you push down, these legs actually retract into the turtle tank shell. The gearing rotates, and this gun pushes the head up and out. There you go. So that's the real simple. That's pretty much the end of it. And we had to get the gear ratios correct so that the gun would fully extend and be able to retract fully into the shell, and also so that we would have enough clearance on the legs for that to happen.
So a few sort of unanticipated design flaws that we ran into. The biggest one was that the racks that we used on the inside were a lot more flexible than we thought they would be. The problem with that is the horizontal rack could not apply enough force to the head to actually get the gun to come out of the head. So we cannot actually push down on the shell and get the head to move up. If the head's removed, we can do that, and I have a short little video of that actually working. So that's what it's supposed to do.
Oh, and we felt bad for him, so we got him a sombrero.
So he could go undercover in Mexico if need be.